Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of my favourite people and some of the world's biggest stars. Wherever you go, whether you're on holiday in America or the Gambia or anywhere else, you'll hear UB40. And I'm delighted to say Duncan Campbell joins us now. How are you, Duncan?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks very much.
How nice to talk to you again. I mean, what a life and career and what a success story. I mean, these songs live on and are seemingly timeless.
You think so? Well, we're lucky. We're lucky that people still want to hear them, that's the truth.
And the success is ridiculous. I mean, when you look at the stats of how many songs you've sold and how many albums around the world, we're talking 70 million records. I mean, nobody has this type of success. I think part of the joy of UB40 was the fact that you were one of us, just some Birmingham lads having fun with music, which is always alluring, but then really great tunes. It's that sort of perfect combination, really, isn't it?
Well, I think it mattered, yeah, that we were a bunch of working class boys from the streets and so on. But of course, I've only been with them for the last 11 years, and really, I watched them go from the streets to the incredible success that they achieved. But it still goes on. That's what's amazing. You know, we're doing a 40 gig tour around Britain starting now, is to celebrate the fact that the band's been going for 40 years.
And you start, of course, in Preston on the 19th, and then 20th, you're moving on to Liverpool, Doncaster, York and Carlisle. You can get all the dates by going to the website. UB40.global is the website there. Is it thrilling for you, then, to be in this band, to stand there and almost sing other people's songs in a way? Because although it was part of the family, these are new to you in the last decade or so, and you're able to stand there and whack them out to this audience that just loves them. It's a bit strange, isn't it?
It's an absolute privilege, but well, of course we've got a new album coming out at the end of the week, and they're very much, you know, my songs as much as the rest of the bands, and that's the fourth album I've been involved with since we've been with them. We like to you know, break the show up a bit with obviously there's the old standards that we're always going to pay, and if we didn't we'd get lynched. So we know we're going to do those, which have become the sort of anthems. But we mix it up with the stuff we've done since I've been with them, and a selection of old favourites that the real Uber fans want to hear. And yeah, it's marvellous. I mean, the reaction. It could have been awful, but they accepted me from the off. I was always sort of part of the gang, and being the brother and so on. And, you know, everybody kind of knew me. It fell together very easily, really.
How tough are these songs to sing? Because Ali had such a distinctive voice. They're not easy, are they? They're big songs, and although you've got your unique sound, it's proper singing. It's not just sort of rap, la, la, la music. These are big, almost operatic in places, aren't they?
Well, certainly, you know, people would say big shoes to fill. I mean, to take the place of anybody in an iconic band like that would be difficult. But I suppose equally in another way, it was easier for me than anyone else in the world, because obviously we're brothers. There's only 10 months between us, you know. Yeah. And Robin sings on everything, and so that brother blend remains. And quite often people don't know which parts Robin's singing and which parts Ali was singing, and they still don't know now which parts it's me and which parts it's Robin. But you know, it's because it sounds so similar. People get confused. I can hear old recordings and new recordings and not know which one's which, to be honest.
It's incredible as well, the atmosphere you guys create. I saw you a couple of years ago, and there you were, I think it was the concert hall in Nottingham, and this anthemic sound, this big PA system, and you put on a proper show, don't you? It's not like some twee little concert. I mean, it becomes a party, and your audience know what they want, and you know what to deliver. I've said to the guys before, Robin and Ali, that you've got a responsibility, haven't you, really, to put on a party, because people are looking for that.
It's a party every night. We're a dance band, you know, and yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for every night. And on this particular tour, we're going to be supported at most of the gigs by some great guests, and Kyoto, a band that we've had supported us before, another local biggie band from Birmingham, are absolutely brilliant.
Talk to me about the new album UB40 for the Many. I haven't heard it because it's not out yet. I'm going to talk to you guys again once I have heard it. But I mean, this is an exciting new project. A new album's always a risk because will the fans like it? Firstly, do you love it?
Absolutely. Well, we were going for a back to our roots sound, really. You know, back to what UB40 were originally about. You know, when Signing Off came out, and you know, before the Red Wine phenomena, you know, with the cover versions, you know, UB40 were a hard-hitting political band off the streets with a message, you know, that people felt a part of. And this album goes back to that, I think.
Do you still live in Birmingham?
Absolutely, yeah. I live exactly right in the middle of Birmingham. I'm looking out of my window now, and I can see the Edgbaston cricket ground. So that's right where we've always been. Awfully.
I'm only up the road in Nottingham. In fact, tomorrow night I'm in Birmingham for Kinky Boots press night. I'm always there, and I have a great affection for Birmingham. It does get a bad rap in the papers. How's it doing? Because it seems like the world has certainly changed since UB40 were created. It's tough, isn't it, at the moment, because of all the stuff that's going on that's actually nothing to do with the place itself?
Well, there's always, I mean, it's a big city, so there's always going to be nasty stuff going on. But there's an awful lot of good stuff going on as well. And to be honest, although I live stone's throw from where I lived when I was 5 years old, but you wouldn't know it because there's hardly a building left that was there at that time. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible how Birmingham's been developed. From the city out, it's another place altogether. And at the moment, they're putting cycle tracks in everywhere, which is annoying everybody. But when it's done, it's going to be lovely.
And has anybody emptied your bins lately? That was the other thing.
Well, yes, that's another problem, isn't it?
I did a breakfast show on Capital Gold there for 6 weeks, filling in for a guy, and I'd forgotten the scale of Birmingham. We forget it's the second city, and it has all the stuff London has, and more too. Equally, the problems it has. But I mean, it's enormous when you consider the geographical area and the amount of people living in it. People forget that.
Absolutely. Well, it's such a small city centre for such a vast area, you know, and there's a lot of other centres around Birmingham that are kind of older than Birmingham itself, you know. Yeah. Places like Moseley, you know, and Selyoke and Northfield. This is all on the south side where I live, you know, and those places themselves are older than Birmingham, you know, historically, because Birmingham's a sort of it's there by accident. It's because it's in the middle, isn't it? It came along with canals and roads. That's why it's there, because it's in the middle. You know, we haven't got a proper river or a bridge or anything, which is what gives us most cities. So we've got this vast sprawling area, but there's great things happening all over the place. It doesn't just happen all in the city centre in Brum.
I think one of the reasons that you're so authentic is because it's real people who would tell you what they think. Is it always a joy to perform there more than anywhere else? Is the hometown still a special gig that you look forward to?
Hometown's always a special gig, but in some ways it's not the ones I look forward to best, because you always just get under pressure from everybody who didn't get an invite. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you do. There's always somebody who's you know. Yeah,
you've got to be careful. Your comp list isn't bigger than those who are paying, isn't it? It's always a problem.
Exactly. And of course, there's millions of us, and we all come from around here, so it's the worst every time.
I know.
Sometimes it's better to go somewhere where you know
you can get in and out quickly. Yeah. I was talking to Robin a year or so ago, and we were talking about the family, and it is sad what's happened with you and Ali, because of course there's the kids involved and grandkids involved, and I know all the families still sort of mix. I've got to ask the question, it's the elephant in the room. Is there any hope of Ali coming back, or you going to him, or anything like that? It seemed impossible about a year ago. Is there any movement on that?
I can't ever see that position changing now, I'm afraid not.
It's so sad, because we as I said to Robin, the thing is there's family involved. Business is one thing, but when it's families, that's even sadder, really, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's very strange. It's all very strange indeed. Ali's left everybody he ever knew in his life behind him. He doesn't have any interest in his family or friends or anyone he ever knew. It's very, very odd position to take. I've never known anybody do it myself.
Yeah.
But,
and it seemed to happen so quick. I mean, I interviewed Ali twice when you were all together, and then overnight it just sort of changed, and off he went, and that was it. It was so quick. I think that was what was shocking.
It happened in a day with me. He was phoning me up and complaining about the fact that he was going to have to go on the road for the last time with the band, and he'd fallen out with them all. Did I want to come with him to keep him company? And later that day, I was asked, approached by the band to do the vocals, and when I told him about it, he basically said he wasn't very happy, put the phone down, and didn't speak to me from that day on.
Yeah, it must be very, very hard, because you all grew up together, and this was a family affair, wasn't it? Literally a family affair. The whole family was involved.
Ali asked me to be in the band in the first place. It was a fairly obvious choice if he left. Well, not an obvious choice, but it was a possibility that if he left, they'd ask me. But if they didn't ask me, they were going to ask somebody. They weren't going to. I don't know, retire and become school teachers or something. The band was going to carry on, and it never missed a day.
What happened with the fans? Did some go to him and some stay with you, or do they all stay with both of you? How does that work?
Well, when Ali first left, he was pursuing a solo career, and as far as the fans were concerned, there was no kind of problem in going to see Ali as well as coming to see the band, and we all assumed that most of our sort of, hardline fans would certainly be going to see both.
Yeah.
But then 5 years went by, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. He didn't take the fans with him.
No.
And that was when he decided to relaunch himself as the new UB40 and asked them to go in with him. That was 2013.
Is there any movement on stopping him using the name? Because he, as I understand from Robin, has no right to use the name UB40 because you are the band.
Absolutely, and as I say, it was 5 years. He was solo and very much saying, "I never want anything to do with UB40 again." And he was Ali in the Deck band, wasn't he?
Yeah.
This is the best reggae band in the world, and all the rest of it. But it didn't go well, and he realised that the only way he could get back playing the kind of gigs he wanted to play and getting the kind of numbers he wanted to was by mentioning the brands that he used to belong to. So he now calls himself Ali and Astro, formerly of UB40, but you can't read that little bit of writing. It just says UB40.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's still doing it. Yeah.
And what a shame for your mum as well. That was the one I felt the most sorry for, because it's just her boys singing songs, isn't it? It doesn't matter about business or names of bands. It's just the whole thing is totally unfortunate.
She refuses to talk about it, but he hasn't been in touch with her for a very long time, which is what he called it at the moment.
So sorry. Yeah, that's such a shame. Well, I wish her well. Let's move back to 2019, though, in your tour. The unity on stage between you, the brothers, and the band, is it as exciting today as it was 11 years ago? Can you ever get bored with this music?
No, it would be... If I got bored doing this, I don't know, I'd have to have something seriously wrong with me. I mean, you can't possibly get bored with, playing to raving fans every night who, as you say, invariably have a party. It's very rare that it's anything else. I mean, on the very rare occasions where something's gone wrong with a booking or something, and we haven't got a packed out audience, we still have a great time, and all the people that are there, talk about it for time immemorial. I promise you, it's never anything else. It couldn't be anything but a privilege and a pleasure, That's the good bit. It's all the stuff in between that's difficult.
I know.
The travelling and the politics are all a bit unpleasant.
Yeah.
But yeah, the actual doing of it is a joy, and also the studio work and so on has been wonderful. Yeah.
Just thinking about what you were saying about Ali there and your mum, I guess at this point, if she's so poorly, I mean, there's got to be a message of let's put all this behind us, just go and see mum, regardless of the brothers or the band. Surely your message to him must be, your mum needs you. I mean, regardless of what happened, it doesn't make any difference, does it?
The messages are sent all the time, there's no response.
Yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, that's shocking to me. Disappointing. I can't understand.
He didn't come to his dad's funeral.
What a shame. I don't know. Life, it's very peculiar, isn't it? You can never work out how people are thinking.
No.
Really sad.
That stranger spoke. I mean, he was like my twin. I can't tell you. I was the one that was very close to Al. I can't for the life of me work this one out.
What a shame. 40 years, though, of memories, and this music lives on. As I say, I was just in Miami in January doing my winter break, and there you were, every third record on these wonderful 80s stations and these heritage stations. It is remarkable, isn't it? Wherever you go around the world.
Sunshine.
Yeah, and it feels perfect. I think that's one of the reasons these songs are so popular. They take us in a gloomy, cold, sort of grey day in Nottingham. It takes us to the Caribbean, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Caribbean island music. You can't miss it.
You are going to be touring the entire UK. Starting off Portsmouth, you're going all over. You'll be entirely covering the UK. Just go to the website. It's UB40.global, and you can find out about the new album and the UK tour starting now, and it goes through until May, and I'm sure you will tour forever. Duncan, really lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.